everybody, and welcome to this week's newsletter. Well, last week I told you about my buggy troubles. Well, not my buggy troubles, somebody else's buggy troubles. So, a bit of an update on that. I have to share it with you because the world does not ever cease to amaze me. So, after this chap's watched me push his sit on golf buggy with a stuck in half in brake up this monumental par 5. Basically took me an hour to push it up, and he could look over from other holes and see me whilst he was in my buggy that I gave him. And I said, just go in and after the round and sort out the payment for the buggy. I'll sort this for you. So I'm kind of pushing it up, thinking this guy thinks I'm Superman. He's gonna be so in debt to me. I never expect anything, really, to be honest. But I did expect him to come in and pay for the buggy. But the flyman parked up the buggy and went down the road without even paying for it. So I am going to email him. I'm going to email him because I nearly died pushing his buggy up. And if he's not, I didn't expect anything for doing that, but I expected him to pay for the buggy. So I'll update you on that one. But by goodness, the world is such a wonderful place, isn't it? Wonderful. Speaking of wonderful, did you see India landing on the moon? It was like a wee bit of paper, like gold foil, that had somehow stumbled upon a picture of the moon. I don't know. I think people's heads are buttoned up the back, but it made me laugh. It made me laugh, which was quite good. After that guy not paying for the buggy, not bitter. Just amazed at the world. So, okay, here's some advice about your golf. Okay, you will never, ever, ever be good at golf unless you practice. It's quite a statement, but you won't. Everybody needs to mess about. Now, I mean this in a constructive way. Mess about, find out how you hit the ball left to right, right to left, high, low. In order for you to have skill, you have to explore. So in order for you to explore, you need to practice. Now, why I get people to practice in here is the fact that your messing about can be validated with data. Yes, you can prove that something happens because you're doing something. I can suggest to you to do something to get the ball to move a certain way, but I would always like the player to explore, because your feelings are completely different to my feelings when I'm swinging a golf club. If you don't practice that, then you'll never get better. So if you want to get better, there's a couple of things that you need to do. You need to do a couple of secret things that I'm not going to tell you about until you come to see me. Why? Because it's my job. And I have researched this and I've never been wrong, Danny McKinley. I have never been wrong. So if you want to get good at golf, you need to practice. But you need to practice in a certain way. So I can help by, instead of you having to hit 10,000 balls, my way, you would only have to hit 1,000 balls. But you have to practice. So when the weather gets rubbish, everybody goes like, oh, just put my clubs away. No. This is the time for you to practice constructively, validate your practice with data, and start to play better. It's not as difficult as you may think. You don't have a God-given talent, if there's a God. I don't want to describe all that. It comes through practice and exploring. It doesn't come through reading a book, watching a YouTube video, or indeed listening to your friend the plumber give you golf advice on the golf course. It comes through proper practice. That's where I come in. You don't need lots of me, but you do need certain strategies to employ whilst practicing, and I can help you with them. You will get better immediately if you do this, without a shadow of a doubt, and I will back my claims with a money back guarantee. That's what I've told you. And why Mr. McKinley's not come in, I don't know. I'll check his account to make sure he's got enough money on it, and then I will just book him one. But in all seriousness, you use this data because it's brilliant. It's so much easier to coach, and it's so much easier to get better using facts. facts are what we do or what we rely on our daily lives, through investments, through getting to one place and your car, everything. But in golf, it's always been about somebody standing behind you going, right, move your left, rest that way, and do this. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. You can get better by employing some certain practice drills that are very, very straightforward, but it does require work. But I think the way that I do it with you, you will have a tenth of the work that what I used to have to put in when I was playing. So that's your top tip for the day. We can make you better. Just come and see. Very straightforward, but you need to practice. Thank you for watching. And if the guys watching that took the buggy and didn't pay for it, I'm coming for you. Salute and goodbye.